Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm actually doing a little bit of an impromptu video because I got some new toys today and just wanted to record opening them up, taking a look at them. So Final Fantasy the War, the Visions came out on mobile last night or the night before. I was actually playing Hades last night and quit about 2:30 a.m. Went to go to bed, and when I went to go to bed and I checked my phone, it popped up and said, hey, you registered for this. So here's a reminder. But at any rate, I want to record some gameplay of that game real soon, and it's a mobile game. So I could just put it on my emulator on the PC, but I figured I want to try something a little bit different and actually play on the mobile device itself. So I'll be playing on my, while I'm recording down here on the other screen, my my Samsung Galaxy S9. So yeah, it's not top of the line, right? Like we're a couple, that's a few years old of a phone, but I wait until the new phones come out and then I get these for $1. So can't beat that. At any rate, the first problem that we're going to encounter there is that I'm going to need some way to send my phone screen to my capture card. So I'm hoping this does the trick. So I looked into it and we should be able to use a USB-C to HDMI cord. And that's good, great, and wonderful, but I needed something on like now that was available. And I also needed a long enough cord where I didn't want to have to like move stuff around. I don't like moving stuff around. So at any rate, Best Buy had two cords. One was like $50. It was a 6-foot USB-C to HDMI cord. But then I saw this one. All right, and you can see here's my little curbside pickup from Best Buy because everything's shut down, so you can't walk in the store. And I'm not a huge fan of Best Buy in the first place, but when it comes to cables, I can usually find what I want there. So this is from YOK. It's a USB-C to HDMI cord with a power insert, and it's built for the Nintendo Switch. So I figured that was a good one to try, and hopefully it works. Because if it does, then I have an extra cord for my Switch when I'm on the go. If I want to plug into a TV, I don't have to pull the docking station. So what should happen on this is that you should be able to plug your HDMI in right here, or into either your television, or in my case for this scenario, we're going to be plugging into the Elgato HD 60S capture card. And then one of these forks is a USB-C in and one's a out, or a female and a male. Respectively, and that's so you can plug the male end into the Nintendo Switch usually, and then plug your actual USB-C power adapter for the Switch into the female end. That way it's feeding it power but taking the video out. So real quick, I don't want to make a 20-30 minute long video. We're at 3 minutes now, so we'll let's bust this little guy open. Try not to cut myself open in the meantime. Right? I don't like messing up my boxes. I don't know why it matters, and we'll try to do this the appropriate way with the knife going away from us. Alright, so we haven't opened this yet. I don't think I've ever done an actual unboxing. I know I have a video on the channel for opening my World of Warcraft Classic Collector's Edition, but it was a used product, so it was already open. So pull it out of the wrapper here. It's a nice size. It's not too bulky. I'm usually more of a fan of the braided cable, and this is just straight whatever material it is. I don't know, like the rubberish type material. I really don't know what it is. But yeah, we have the female end right there, and then the male end. So in the normal scenario, again, the male end goes into the Nintendo Switch, and then your power adapter would go into that end. So I mean, you can just see right there, fits. So in my scenario, I'm hoping that I don't have to use this at all. If I do have to use it, it won't hurt anything, but I'm hoping I can just, I don't need to, because I don't need to power the phone. The phone has its own power source as to where that Nintendo Switch, I think that's why they put this on here, so that you can continuously charge it and not worry about, you know, it dying after however long it dies. I don't know. But then we have our HDMI, so that's cool. And then I was thinking the second thing, if I don't want to be, you know, using the mobile device, shooting the screen to the Elgato, but then at the same time sitting here with my, you know, my phone right here in my hands doing this thing. So I was like, well, I got plenty of controllers around here, but nothing too fancy. I have a nice I have my my PlayStation 4 controllers. I'm not even going to try to sync those up with something besides the PS4 because it's a pain. One of the reasons that I don't care for Sony stuff is stuff like that. But I have my Xbox controller, but I only have one of them, and I like keeping it. Well, actually, you know what? I didn't think about it. I have it hooked up to my PC through the USB adapter, and I'm wondering if it has standalone Bluetooth. I didn't look into it, but again, I don't want to tinker with that. I like using that for my PC. I have my Nintendo Switch Pro controller along with 4 of the little Joy-Cons. So I could have used the Pro controller, but then again, I don't want to take that away from my Nintendo Switch. I like using the Pro controller myself for the Switch and leaving the Joy-Cons for the family because they play like Mario Kart and stuff like that. So I saw this at Best Buy at the same time, and they cover. I wish they wouldn't have put the sticker on here for the curbside pickup because they covered up the nice picture. But it's a, yeah, that's what it is. It's a it's a Super Nintendo Entertainment System controller type thing. You know, the old. It's a retro version of it. So. A retro version of a Bluetooth. I'm fumbling for words here. It's a Bluetooth controller that it's built mainly for the Nintendo Switch. So it's the brand is 8BitD0 or 8BitD0, 8BitD0 probably. Model number SN30 for Super Nintendo. I don't know what the 34, but Super Nintendo. And it's compatible with Switch, Windows, Mac OS, which you don't deserve a controller if you're on a Mac. Sorry, Mac people. Steam, which is pretty cool. I didn't look into all that. I saw that it was compatible for the Switch, and I got on their website and saw that they had direct Android support themselves. So, boom, right there. Android, if we can get that to focus. So that's the reason why I want it, right? Is I want to hook it up so I can play this game, my phone game that I got, the Final Fantasy Ware, the Visions. I'm not a huge mobile gamer. But we'll pop this bad guy open. I thought for 25 bucks, I think this wasn't a bad deal. All right. I'm blind. I need my glasses. That's what I need. There we go. All right, come on. So we'll get that out here, and I probably need to charge it. But I wanted to open this up during the video. This is really nice packaging. I usually don't compliment packaging because I don't really give a damn as long as the product's not damaged, but it comes in easy to remove plastic cover so you don't have to cut your fingers on it. And then it's kind of like sitting in here angled, which I don't know, just it makes it look presentable. And actually you can keep the box, I guess, if you want to, because this is a nice plastic in here too. It's got the manual. It's got a nice USB-C cord, so that's another positive. Things are starting to finally like really move to USB-C, so that benefits me. Oh yeah, that's gonna be just fine. That's gonna be just fine right there, right? So yeah, these buttons still responsive. So the other purpose for these controllers, not only do I want to use them for my mobile stuff that we're going to do, hopefully tonight after I do this video. Yeah, so it's got a sync button, USB-C cord for charging, and maybe even for pairing up. Nice buttons. This is nice quality for, damn, to be honest with you, this feels, and I hate to be bagging on Sony because I've been a Sony person, PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4, even though I do like the newer Xboxes. But yeah, as far as quality, this feels like it's honestly a better quality than those PlayStation 4 controllers. And PlayStation 4 controllers, I've been through quite a few of them, and I don't throw my stuff or anything like that. So, so final item, I got 3. Same purpose, but I was just gonna get the one. I only needed one, but then I saw this. I was like, oh man, that looks cool. The old Nintendo version. So again, same company, 8BitD0. Seems weird to me. I feel like it should be 8BitD0, but D-O, I imagine they pronounce that do. I don't know. Model N30 Pro 2 Bluetooth gamepad. So on the back, same exact thing. Nintendo Switch, Windows 7 and above, Android 4.0 and above, Mac OS. What are you Mac people doing, man? Get the hell off that. I'm looking at you, Callie. Get off that Mac. Steam, which again, I wasn't even thinking about using it for that, and I don't know if I will because I do like my Xbox controller for my PC games, but Hell, you know, if I play an old school type game, then there you go. And even the Raspberry Pi, which I have, I don't play anymore. I really should hook my Raspberry Pi back up. Okay, so let's bust this guy open. And especially because once I got that first one open and noticed that the packaging was nice, I really don't want to tear this up because I probably will use it. We'll try not to cut our fingers off live or on a recorded video. All right, so I'm anticipating the same thing in here. So the case so far looks the same company, same type of product, so should be. So not, you know, again, easy to remove plastic cover. The controller's not sitting in there angled, and it's nice plastic cover, right, to protect my butterfingers. So yeah, I wanted to show you it's not sitting in there angled. Not that that hurts anything. It's just I thought that stood out to me. 8BitD0, do whatever you are, your company, take note. This little thing you did here, and maybe it doesn't matter to anybody else. Let me know in the comments for anyone who watches the video if you feel like that just feels more presentable. Like, I don't know, I saw it like looking at me. I know it's stupid, but that little of a change, I just thought it was pretty cool. So do that with the other controllers. Won't hurt anything, right? But no problems here. Oh yeah. So this is pretty cool. So this one's definitely smaller. I can feel it in my hands. I haven't looked at them side by side, but yeah, it's wish I had. Let's do this. If we can do it without breaking it again, right? So not much smaller, but the moment I put it in my hands, I could tell the difference. But my first thought of that was like, okay, yeah, like it's a Nintendo controller. The Nintendo controllers, you know, they were the little square ones, like I expected to be smaller. The joysticks are definitely smaller, much smaller than the other ones. And I don't know why, but I like that. I don't like it that they're smaller, and it's like, oh, I don't like these because they're big. I like that it's smaller on this controller than on this one. I can't explain why. I don't know if there's even a good reason. But again, the buttons are responsive. Same thing, USB-C. It's actually got, I didn't notice this, but okay, so I didn't notice on the Super Nintendo one, there's actually 2 sets of you know, bumpers and triggers or whatnot. So just like, you know, modern controllers, you got your R2, L2, R1, L1, whatever you call them. On this, they designed it a little bit differently. So you have your 1s to the outside, and then you have your 2s to the inside. So yeah, I don't know, it's pretty cool. All right, but again, I don't want this video to go forever. It's already pushing up on 15 minutes. I just want, oh, look at that. Ready for pairing. Maybe I shouldn't have been hitting buttons. Oh well, at any rate, we're gonna do some videos. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy on mobile, War of the Visions. I'm hoping it doesn't disappoint. We'll find out soon. That's it for this video, guys. I appreciate you watching. Feel free to leave comments down if you have questions about the controllers or the cord or whatnot, and you'll be able to tell whether or not this does the trick for me. If it doesn't, we'll find a cord that does. But all right. All right, guys, that does wrap it up for this video. As always, if you did enjoy the content, please consider giving the video a like. If you missed our previous episode, you can check it out in the top right-hand corner of your screen right now. Below that is another awesome video from our channel I think you should check out. If you haven't already done so, please make sure to subscribe and turn on alert notifications so you know whenever we go live or upload new content. We'll see you next time.